Welcome back to our channel where we share updates and untold stories about. From bariatric surgery to the catwalk, Tammy Slaton's glamorous new chapter. When TLC first introduced the world to 1000 LB Sisters, viewers were captivated by the honest, raw, and often heartbreaking journey of Tammy and Amy Slaton, two sisters from Kentucky who were battling morbid obesity while trying to reclaim their health, dignity, and independence. Over the years, fans watched as Tammy, in particular, faced life-threatening medical issues, emotional trauma, and an uphill battle with food addiction. But now, Tammy Slaton is rewriting her story in a way no one could have predicted, by launching a fashion modeling career that is turning heads and inspiring millions. Tammy's jaw-dropping transformation from a bedridden woman to a fierce, confident fashion model is nothing short of miraculous. She's not just showing off a slimmer frame, she's embodying the essence of resilience, beauty, and empowerment. Here's how the 1000 LB SISTRR star broke barriers and strutted her way from the hospital bed to the runway. The beginning of the transformation. Tammy Slaton's weight once peaked at over 700 pounds. At her heaviest, she relied on an oxygen tube, struggled to walk, and faced life-or-death medical crises with alarming frequency. Her journey was filled with setbacks, failed diets, emotional turmoil, and moments where it seemed like hope was slipping away. But Tammy's turning point came after she was hospitalized in 2021 and placed in a medically induced coma due to severe carbon dioxide poisoning. When she woke up, something inside her had changed. That near-death experience jolted her into action. She checked into a weight loss rehab facility and stayed committed for over 14 months, a massive feat for someone who once found it difficult to stay in rehab for even a week. With determination, therapy, and support, Tammy lost more than 400 pounds. Then came the next step. Skin removal surgery, which helped rid her of nearly 100 pounds of excess skin and unlocked a new level of confidence. From rehab gowns to runway gowns, Tammy's dramatic transformation didn't go unnoticed. As photos of her new figure started making rounds online, fans and fashion insiders alike were stunned. One photo in particular, Tammy in a sleek black jumpsuit with a plunging neckline, went viral within hours. People couldn't believe how unrecognizable she looked, not just physically, but in attitude. The formerly shy, self-conscious woman had been replaced by someone who exuded glamour and confidence. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Soon after, a budding fashion startup known for promoting body diversity, Ember Curve Collective, reached out with a proposal that would change Tammy's life: walk as a guest model for their plus-size collection debut at the Body Love Fashion Week in Atlanta. At first, Tammy laughed. "I thought it was a prank," she later confessed in an interview. "Me? A model? I spent most of my life hiding behind oversized shirts and hoodies. But something inside me whispered, why not? I didn't come this far to say no to life anymore." Walking the runway, Tammy's big debut. After weeks of fittings, rehearsals, and posing lessons, Tammy finally took to the catwalk in a shimmering gold gown that hugged her curves and showed off her new silhouette. The crowd gasped and then erupted in applause. What set Tammy apart wasn't just her appearance. It was the way she carried herself. Shoulders back, chin high, eyes focused straight ahead, Tammy walked like a woman who had fought for every inch of progress. She wasn't just modeling clothes, she was modeling courage. "I felt like a queen," Tammy later said, tears in her eyes. "For the first time in my life, I didn't feel like the fat sister or the girl people stared at in disgust. I felt beautiful." Her walk became the talk of the show. Fashion bloggers, influencers, and even designers called her appearance the most powerful moment of the week. One journalist from Vogue Plus wrote, "Tammy Slaton is not just a weight loss success story, she's a revolution wrapped in rhinestones." Tammy's signature look: bold, beautiful, unapologetic. Since that iconic debut, Tammy has been flooded with offers, modeling gigs, brand partnerships, and even a potential collaboration with a size-inclusive clothing brand. But she's remained true to her mission, to celebrate body confidence at every stage. Her signature modeling style? Loud prints, bold colors, body-hugging designs, and lots of attitude. Gone are the days of hiding. Tammy now embraces pieces that accentuate her curves, high-slit dresses, wide-leg trousers with cinched waists, and off-shoulder tops that frame her face. "My style now says, I love me," she says proudly. It's not about dressing to look smaller. It's about dressing to feel powerful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tammy recently launched her own limited fashion capsule titled Slayton by Slayton, a collection of statement pieces for women of all sizes who want to slay with confidence. The line sold out within 48 hours. A role model beyond the runway. Tammy's modeling career isn't just about fabric and flashbulbs. It's a continuation of the empowerment journey she began when she took control of her health. Through social media, she shares unfiltered moments, showing her scars, her extra skin, her imperfect days. "I get messages from girls who are 300, 400 pounds, saying they didn't think they could wear a crop top until they saw me wear one," she shares. "That's what keeps me going. I'm modeling more than clothes, I'm modeling possibility." She's also become a fierce advocate for mental health, body autonomy, and accessibility in fashion. "You don't have to be thin to be worthy of luxury, beauty, or love," Tammy declares at speaking engagements. "I spent most of my life thinking I had to shrink to matter. Now I know I just had to shine." Family, fans, and fame. Tammy's modeling success has also brought renewed attention to 1000 LB Sisters, which is currently on hiatus following Tammy's surgery. While there are rumors about the show's return, possibly with a new focus on the sisters' post-weight loss lives, Tammy has hinted that she's ready for her own spin-off, one that focuses on her fashion journey, self-love, and advocacy work. Her sister Amy, who also underwent a significant transformation, couldn't be prouder. "Tammy worked hard for this. She deserves every bit of the shine," Amy said during a joint interview. "We used to dream of just being able to walk to the mailbox without pain. Now she's walking runways." That's some fairy tale stuff. Fans online echo the sentiment, flooding her posts with comments like "Queen Energy" and "You've inspired me to love myself at every stage." One viral TikTok compilation of Tammy's runway moments even racked up 12 million views in a week. Facing the critics, Tammy's unshakable resolve. Of course, fame comes with criticism. Some internet trolls have accused Tammy of selling out or promoting obesity, while others dissect every photo to speculate on her weight. But Tammy, who once let negativity define her, is unfazed. "I used to read those comments and cry," she admits. "Now, I bless them. Because they're still stuck in the dark while I'm out here shining. My weight doesn't define me, my light does." Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. She credits therapy, a strong support system, and spiritual healing for her newfound resilience. "You can't let other people's bitterness stop your blossom. I'm blooming, baby. Let them watch." Looking ahead, the future of Tammy Slayton. With a modeling career in full swing, a fashion line that's already setting records, and a growing platform of millions, Tammy Slayton is proving that transformation is possible at any size, any age, and any stage. She's also in talks to write a memoir titled Heavy to Heavenly: My Journey Beyond the Scale, which will chronicle her struggles, victories, and everything in between. Rumors suggest a docuseries may accompany the book, offering behind-the-scenes footage of Tammy preparing for Fashion Week, meeting fans, and balancing fame with self-care. But no matter how high she rises, Tammy remains grounded in gratitude. "Every time I step on that runway or see my reflection in a dressing room mirror, I remember the girl who couldn't leave her bed. I do it for her. And for every girl who's still there, thinking she can't. You can. I'm living proof." Final words, more than a model. Tammy Slayton's rise in the fashion world is more than a story about weight loss. It's a story about reclaiming life, rewriting narratives, and embracing every inch of who you are. She may have once been known as the face of a reality show about obesity, but now she's the face of hope, glamour, and fierce, unshakable confidence. So the next time you see Tammy Slayton strutting down the runway in glittering heels and a crown of curls, remember this: she didn't just walk into fashion, she stormed in, owning every step, every scar, and every second of her second chance. And in doing so, she's not just modeling clothes. She's modeling courage. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.